fresh off the presses.
Another week and another episode of season 2 of Made in Abyss.
A lot of
I have a lot of questions,
but we learned a lot this episode.
Well, talk to me about what you learned, because I think I maybe it was overshadowed with just how many more questions I had.
So first we learned Reg from there.
He knows some folks down here.
He's from there.
Faputa is the princess of this layer, apparently.
Yeah.
And I have a theory. I don't know if it's supposed to be evident or not, but Faputa is the little girl who was in the
blonde.
the first scene of season 2, where we were like, who are these people?
Yeah.
It was the little girl from the island who took them down into the abyss and was like their guide.
Okay. Yeah, the blonde one, the little youngest one.
I think her eyes look the same.
Her eyes look the same. Now she has 4 arms, some fur, so she kind of became,
She's a hollow.
like a hollow.
She's a hollow. Reg even referenced
a relic. Because she is, I believe, what Reg is.
Reg is a relic.
And then
she's
I think
a hollow.
she is, because they live together and they have a history.
Look at me talking like I know anything.
Right.
And I have like 400 questions.
We sound so professional. And then Nana-Chi. Métis.
Yeah, that whole scene at the
thing.
end, where she was walking to, I believe that entity was...
Where are they? What's in that cave? I know your questions,
maybe that is what controls the ooze that comes up, because when...
I thought it looked like, when I first saw it, I thought it was the dragon.
I did too,
it was
the wrong color though, because the dragon was blue, I think.
Yeah, but it's been some time, maybe.
So because the color was the same as the ooze, I thought that maybe it was what controlled everyone's desires and it's everything's worth,
because it can get through the ground because it's in some kind of cave.
It showed Midi, because
and Kaja is its keeper,
I guess,
maybe?
Or maybe just an errand boy, I guess.
I just still feel that Kaja is some kind of puppet. I know, we were going to say it's a hollow because it probably is, but it almost like a marionette. I think that's what they're called.
Yeah. So I think that a viewer broke it down to me. You're referring to the dinosaur looking
Kaja.
Right? Yeah, that was a vessel because its original form is gaseous.
Okay. So it's fueling it as to have an actual body.
And you got to bear with us as we watch this. I almost have to go back and watch these episodes 2 or 3 times to get the full context.
I did watch it twice, so I have a little bit.
But the other part of the episode was apparently the thing that got devoured for taking the value away from Rico.
Oh, Sweet Cheeks?
Sweet Cheeks.
Ma,
as they refer to it, because that's the only thing it says, is back.
Back and better than ever.
It didn't die. He's back. It's back. And it saved Menya this time.
After other motherfuckers broke it.
But wait a minute. But they didn't break Menya this time. It just kind of
smashed her.
Just kind of poked her in the stomach.
Well, yeah, and you heard bones break because it had soft bones.
At least Menya's anus didn't go the other way.
Worn, black, and used. That ass of Menya's.
And we're in asses again.
Yeah.
Because Ma is here, and Ma has some hairy cheeks, boy.
And then speaking of that.
Damn, boy, he's thick. Boy, that's a thick-ass boy.
We open with Rico.
Take another shit.
In a real fancy, that's like a high-dollar money toilet right there. It laps you the entire time, so you're clean.
I wonder if it's taking its way with you while you're sitting on it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's all kind of down there.
Yeah,
if you and I were on it, we would be dipping into it.
While you're down there.
Anyway, that was another. We spoke last time about the.
There's so many questions I have about
bowel
the show.
Movements of that they like to hyper focus on.
Anything around
and
anuses.
Faputa was going after Reg's pee-pee. Everybody does.
Yeah, apparently.
And Nana-Chi smells so good, and I just want to smell him. But other than that, I agree with you. We got a couple secrets, couple new things, because Reg did end up on the other side, which those hollows can't go through.
Yeah.
They were right at the gate, and she doesn't like being seen. Follows there, trying to remind him of who he was, pokes him through his belly button, licks his blood, does all these things to try to refresh him on what he is.
Where are we going in this season?
Honestly, this feels, so if you look at Made in Abyss season 1 and the movie, we'll say that's this is season 2, but totally, we ended that book, we're done. This is a new start.
This is the part they
because
can't come back from,
this is where they wanted to go, but can they? Because you saw where Reg was, those petals falling down in tags. Then I thought, okay, is that a death pit? If you lose someone up above and you kind of just you give a,
And didn't Fapuda reference the fact that what was he going to do? Stay with the human child, and then and reference time.
He doesn't age. That's what I figured out. Reg doesn't age where Rico and Nanachi will. He'll forever be that young, and that's why they were together. They had something in common like that. But that was the big thing, like time. So she said that if they grow old, he'll stay the same.
Right.
But Reg being him is, well, I'm going to be there anyway.
Yeah, so I don't...
He's a nice dude. They're all about the team, but now we got things going on. Like, obviously, people are out after Mania. Reg is in another realm. They got to get back. Nanachi, I'm worried for him because Kaja speaks of how he smells good and he wants him, and Nanachi hasn't put a value on himself yet.
Yeah.
And I think, well, then you can take him without any repercussions.
Yeah, but it was also referenced that your value doesn't have to be spoken.
True.
You can feel it. It doesn't. Now, you can lie to yourself and
Which
say...
I thought that was the best part.
You know, your value, you could be something you manifest because
Right.
you say a lie so many times it becomes the truth.
Yeah.
But it's not because Nanachi hasn't said anything that they feel about worth. It's just because that one scene referenced the fact that your worth is known. You don't have to speak it. Whether you lie to yourself about what your truth and your value is or not, it's there regardless of if you wouldn't like to say it to somebody else.
And they're pretty, as a group of 3, 4, including Mania, they're very valuable.
Yeah.
Imagine
how valuable Rico is as a human child. They reference this.
Yeah.
You know how rare that is to probably see a human child in that layer?
Right.
I mean, what is it? It probably hasn't happened since that one expedition crew went down there.
Yeah.
And Fapuda was the little human.
The girl. And now part of me thinks that, they know of Bondrewd. So they know.
Yes, and they know Bondrewd. I meant to reference that.
Prishka. They might know her or met another child because we don't know where he went and how far because you're not affected by the abyss.
And because Fapuda is a hollow, they have gone up.
Yeah.
Because the veil doesn't exist in this layer.
And
so they've actually gone up. Because we know you can try it.
Reg will go up there. What's up there?
Right.
There's just
I have a million questions.
But I like it.
I'm enjoying
This was
it.
a good
And
ad.
I just want the episodes to keep coming, and 22 minutes is not enough on a show like Made in
You
Abyss.
just get started. Like we were just getting somewhere. By the way, the music in Reg's part.
It's my favorite song in the series.
While we're watching, he's like, I need to turn this up a little bit. Okay.
It's a good song.
But it gave me that feel of Demon Slayer intro.
Okay.
I don't know why. Like with the snow and him in there.
Yeah.
So, but I'm more interested. As soon as we were getting somewhere in his part, and both Nanachi as well, we go back to, Rico eating testicles.
Yeah. And liking it.
Well,
it was really spicy. The person's like giving it up said, "Oh, you can actually handle that spice."
He spoke their language.
Yeah.
So another thing. Just
yeah,
another
guys,
mystery.
another episode of Made in Abyss Season 2. In the episodes prior, we've had a really good feedback from the community, letting us know things that we didn't really get or clarifying some things. So if we got anything wrong or if there was something we missed in the episode, please let us know. And we will be back next week for episode 5. Until then, like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time.